Hello, my Virgos. Welcome. It's still your birthday, so you guys still get your video up first for this week. We're going to use two different decks as always. We've got an Oracle deck here that's going to be focused on release and healing because that Pisces moon's been a doozy for some of us. And then we're going to have a crystal. Find out what crystal is going to be good for you all to work with at the end, so stick around for that. And as always, guys, if you like the deck I'm using, you want to know more about it, I always have the info in the description. All right, Virgo, let's see what's coming up for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising in the week ahead. For what is this, September 15th through the 22nd, I think. Yeah, 21st or 22nd. It'll be written on the video title. I don't know. We'll see what's going on the weekend. Guys, it's been crazy. Here's Monday, Tuesday. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. If you know what that means, if you know where that's from, then you know what I'm talking about right now. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday, Saturday. Why don't you have a card for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Something's going on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Virgo. Oh my gosh. Wow, look. It's like not coming. There we are. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, my darlings. We have... Oh my goodness, Virgo. Naughty, naughty Virgo. You have the sexual arts. So something could be happening for you all Monday, Tuesday, where there's energy having to do with sex or sexuality. This is a card, however, and I know because it came up for one of the weekly readings. One of the daily cards. I'm ruining the surprise for you, those of you who follow the card of the day. But this is a card that's going to be coming up later in the week, which actually is going to be Tuesday, which is crazy. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. Wow. Okay. That's kind of interesting that it came up. You need to listen to this. You need to listen to this because this card is coming up in your Monday, Tuesday, and it's also going to be the card, one of the cards of the day, in the pick a card that comes up for Tuesday, which will be revealed on Wednesday. So, you'll have to see if that applies to you. If you end up picking that card, then you know this is really going to be about you and what's happening for you early on in the week. So this is about polarities, sexual polarities. So a lot of you maybe have been having a bit of a dry spell, or maybe like in a current relationship, or you're trying to meet people and just people haven't been doing it for you, or whatever it might be. This sexual arts has to do, it sounds like Harry Potter, like X-rated Harry Potter craziness, but it's not. It's basically the feminine and the masculine being attracted to one another. Now, I don't want to offend anybody because some of you might say, well, I'm non-binary, or, I identify as something other than what was assigned at birth. Okay, regardless of what you identify as, it doesn't matter what you identify as. We all have masculine and feminine features and masculine and feminine traits. And so there needs to be a balance in the relationship. So oftentimes you will notice in a relationship, one partner may lean more towards the masculine traits and one partner may lean towards the feminine traits. And this doesn't mean acting girly or acting manly. It's about certain characteristics, like creativity is considered to be a feminine trait. Are there creative men? Absolutely. But that creative male, although he may like creativity, he may be attracted to women who have certain ambitions or certain characteristics that might be deemed or seen as masculine. So this is about you finding the balance. I feel like what's happening, Virgo, is a lot of you in the beginning of the week, as you're making a connection with a person, or you're beginning to gravitate towards someone that is your whatever your polarity is, or whatever would be the polar opposite to your energy. So if you're more in the feminine energy, then you're attracting, something, or being attracted more to someone in the masculine energy, or vice versa. For some of you, you're kind of just getting really, really in tune with your own masculinity or your own femininity. Like you're figuring out what you identify with more, and you're coming into those traits, and you might find that all of a sudden you seem to be attracting a lot of new people. So don't be surprised if Monday, Tuesday, Virgo, you find yourself getting attention. And for some of you, it could even be from someone that you've known for a while, but all of a sudden they seem to be noticing you more, or they seem to be paying more attention to you because they're feeling this change. They're feeling this shift in you. Okay, so this is happening for lots of you, for lots of ones of you. Another thing that's jumping out at me here about the card is the 33. So if we were to minimize this, 3 plus 3 equals 6. This came up for you in the last reading, Virgo. This is not going to be about impressing this person with money or finances, or vice versa. So I feel like not only are you attracting a relationship or rebuilding a relationship, you're learning to do it through connection, and not with trying to impress someone through finances. Your Wednesday, Thursday card here is courage. And so lots of threes, Virgo. 3, 3, 3. You are kind of at a significant crossroads. I'll tell you that right now. You've got these threes coming up. So you're at a moment of learning. You're going to be learning a lot of things in the coming weeks. Wednesday, Thursday, you have courage. So you're about to embark on this new adventure. I really do feel that, Virgo. And some of you are embracing more certain elements of your sexuality or sensuality that maybe you were not doing before. And that could be a part of what you're finding that you need to be courageous about. Or some of you were like, man, I really didn't want to start dating, or I really didn't want a relationship. But something is happening right now where you're kind of being pushed in that direction. And it could be more than one person. I mean, you like I said, you seem to be having a lot of options coming in. Right? But there's still something here. There might be someone or one of the options that might be seeming a little intimidating to you. And I do feel that, Virgo, you're not used to that. You're not used to feeling that way. You're kind of maybe more used to feeling in control of a situation. So I do feel something's happening where you're feeling a little bit out of your element, yet your curiosity seems to be getting the best of you. And that's kind of helping you have this courage to move forward and to try this new experience or relationship. Some of you may even have people who are telling you, like, don't do it, Virgo, don't do it, you're gonna regret it, don't do it. And you're like, I'm going in, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. Here it goes. I've got my lantern. But what does this make you think of, guys? What does this make you think of? It makes me think of the Hermit card, which is who? It's you. It's Virgo, right? So I feel like you're coming into a crossroads. And I do feel, even though I don't focus too much on love life in the weekly forecasts, I do feel this is happening for a lot of you in your personal life, whether it be your love life or your personal life, where you are going to be the teacher to someone, but prepare, because they're also going to teach you. There's going to be this exchange. Some of you are finding a lot of courage and you're going after a work opportunity, or you're going after some career change or something of that nature. Some of you may be experiencing courage in that way, but I really feel you're coming into this really big lesson. And it's also jumping out at me. This guy's got like 4 belts here. Was it 1, 2, a safety belt, like I don't know what's going on here, a safety pin or something. So I don't know, maybe some of you are trying to keep it in your pants, or maybe your practicing of the sexual arts is gonna be to just kind of keep hold or keep control of something. But or maybe you're trying not to think with your pants and you're trying to think with your head here. It'll be interesting what comes up, guys. Different strokes for different folks. Oh my God, Virgo, what is going on? Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card is sexuality. This is insane. What is going on? You guys have all these like sex cards. All right, well, there it is, Virgo. I don't know what to tell you. There it is. There's the booty. So something is happening here, Virgo, for you guys. I really do think that some of you are feeling very led by a person. Like maybe you're trying to like say no, maybe you're trying not to go for it. Maybe you're telling yourself that you're not gonna, move in that direction so soon. Yet this person seems to really be calling you in. And even then, it kind of almost makes me feel like this person is not even aware that they're doing this to you, right? Because yes, she looks very beautiful and she looks very sexy, but she seems to be going about her day. Like she's just like walking into this temple and she's like, "Oh, did I hear something? Is there somebody behind me?" She's kind of like looking over her shoulder. But it almost feels to me like she's unaware that she's being watched, or she's unaware that she's being seen. And she's just kind of going about her day. So I feel like this person may not understand that you're feeling the way that you're feeling. Virgo, for some of you, this could be you. You could be the one that like you're being watched, and you don't realize that this person really has this very intense passion for you. So this is coming up, my darlings. This is coming up, and I do feel like there's gonna be a very hot, very powerful sexual connection for a lot of you. So again, I just feel like this person's not quite aware, or you're not aware. Maybe you're completely and totally oblivious that somebody wants you super duper bad. I do feel though, Virgo, I have to give you a word of advice, and this is more for my fellow sisters out there. Um, when you are a spiritual person, and when you are connecting with your intuition, your gifts, your abilities, even if you're not deemed to be like what a lot of like the mainstream considers attractive, right? Like if you're not like, if we don't all look like this, for example, we're not all walking around looking like this gorgeous woman here. You will attract a lot of attention. Okay, you will attract a lot of attention. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how tall you are, how short you are, how much you weigh, what your body shape is like, what your hair is like. When you're connected to your spiritual center, you attract a lot of attention of people that want to date you and be near you and jump into bed with you. It just happens. And you learn over time to have boundaries, and you learn over time to know, like, to identify who is worth giving your time to and who isn't. You learn this very, very well. But one little word of advice I want to give to my Virgo sisters, especially. I'm not a Virgo, but to my sisters who are watching, my women who are watching. Sometimes you're going to attract a lot of, more so men than women, who are very, very conservative, or very uh very kind of, just that they have a certain way of looking at the world and believing, and they find you very mysterious, but they find you more as a curiosity, and they may see you as like something to experience or sample or play. Now if you're in the mood where you're like, okay, fine, I'm game, I'm willing to explore this, that's one thing. But understand and know that you need to be in control of that. Understand and know that, like, don't go into it in a way where you think, oh my goodness, this person's like really into me, because you may be more of like this magical mermaid, or this just something very different that they want to conquer or experience. Because, like, even like, see here, like, she's going into this temple and it looks kind of dark here, and he may be afraid to go into there to connect with that kind of spirituality. But because of how she's just very confident and embracing and accepting herself and who she is, and she doesn't feel like she has to cover up or hide anything, he may just be of the impression that, she's just all about, jumping into bed, or she's just all about, like she's just cool with just like having sex, and like that's it. So just be aware of that, especially Virgo, if you are someone who kind of wears your spirituality proudly or openly. Some people are like, oh, she's into crystals and incense and stuff. Okay, then she's gonna be freaky. Like the Super Freak song, like the Rick James. He says something about like incense and wine or something. The Super Freak song. So and some of you are like, yeah, I'm a super freak, and if you are, awesome, like embrace it, own it. But just know that I just want to give you that little word of advice. Somebody might be coming in really persistently towards you, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're coming in wanting to give you a commitment or long term or things of that nature. They just might be a little obsessed with you. All right, so let's see what's coming up here for your crystal. Alrighty. So we're going to read what it says, then we're going to see what the crystal is. It says, release feelings of impatience, jealousy, and frustration. Improve ability to integrate and process life. I swear I can read, I just can't see. I'm literate, I'm just blind. Improve ability to integrate and process life, connect to inner strength and unlimited potential. So, Virgo, I do feel that some of you are in a situation where you're the one that you're just so into this person and you're so turned on right now. And so it might be triggering impatience, jealousy, frustrations in you. And this is saying, hey, like this is a good time that these feelings are coming up. Now you can work on them. Now you can release them, right? So let's see what crystal is going to be good for that. Peridot. I actually have some peridot at home. Not enough for everybody, but I do have peridot. Peridot. Good fortune is the result of good thoughts and actions. I am grateful for my blessings. So that's going to be your affirmation here. So by focusing on what your blessings are, focusing on what you have, focusing on the openness for all the wonderful experiences and abundance that's coming your way, it's going to help you not get so caught up with the craziness, with the obsession, with the frustration, with the jealousy, understanding that you're going to receive. I don't know what's going on with this person or who this person is, Virgo, but like some of you are really like, just don't lose your head. Oh, it's not worth it for any person. But just kind of try to focus on what you have, try to focus on what you're bringing to the table, let yourself be confident in those things. And peridot could be a good crystal for some of you to work with this week. All right, my darlings, be sure to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. If you would like a private reading, go ahead and click on the Calendly link in the description and you can schedule a private reading with me there. Guys, if the reading requests are not filled out completely, I'm just going to start just canceling readings and just refunding whatever you paid, because it's been a nightmare. It's been an absolute nightmare for me to go through the emails and try to coordinate and try to get the information. So I know you guys are excited to get your readings. I really want to read for you. I enjoy reading for you, but I want to give you a good reading. So if you just read the form, it helped me out. I need the names. I connect with energy through names. I'm not asking about names to be nosy. You don't need to give me a last name, but I need a first name or a nickname. I need the date of birth and just a quick a sentence or two about the background of the situation, so I have just a teensy bit of context. That's it. You don't have to feed me information. You don't have to tell me the story of what's been happening the past 10 years. But I just need the names, the dates of birth, and just a quick little context of the situation. Also, I'm not a reader who's going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up on, so I just want to put that out there. I had over the past couple of months a couple of people who were like, hey, I filled out the form. I totally fed you pretty much like what I wanted to hear, and you told me something different, and I'm not going to do that. So I don't know if some of you guys have that arrangement where it's like, well, I'm going to pay for a reading, but I'm going to tell this person what I want them to tell me. I'm just going to say what comes up and what the cards are saying. So just so you know that as well, I'm gonna go by what the energy is telling me in the situation. But I thank you all for watching. I thank you for those of you who have reached out for readings, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week. Try to take a cold shower. I don't know what to tell you, but it sounds like some of you are gonna have a really good time. Just be in control of it. Don't lose your head, right, in the process, and we'll see how this unfolds. Let's see what happens for you all next week.